Hello everyone, this is Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. In this episode, I will be covering this lesson about the slope of the graph of a linear function. Okay, when we say slope, this describes the steepness and the direction of lines. Slope looks like a hill. And since linear functions graph is a straight line, then it has a slope. Okay, for the linear function y is equal to ax plus b, the ratio of the change in the value of y to the change in the value of x is always constant. And this constant ratio is equal to the coefficient of x. So in this linear function, y is equal to ax plus b, the coefficient of x is a. So it means a, or the value of a, is called the slope of the graph of that linear function. But aside from knowing that the value of a is the slope of that linear function, you also need to understand that slope means the ratio of the change in the value of y over the change in the value of x. Okay, let's give an example. Take a look at this graph of y is equal to 2x. Since we don't have y-intercept here, then that means this graph passes through the origin. So this point is 0, 0. Okay, what about if x is 1? So 2 times 1, then that means y is 2. Okay, now, if we will find the slope of this linear function y is equal to 2x, take note, slope is the ratio of the change in the value of y over the change in the value of x. Okay, let's find the change in the value of y. So from 0 to 2, to get the change in the value of y, we will be subtracting 0 from 2. So 2 minus 0, then that would be equal to 2. Okay, what about the change in the value of x? So from 0 to 1, or we will be subtracting 0 from 1. 1 minus 0, then that would be equal to 1. So the slope is 2 over 1, or 2. And if we are going to take a look at this linear function, y is equal to 2x, a is 2, or the value of a is 2. And that is the slope of that linear function. Okay, let's have more examples by answering this concept check question. We will determine the slope of the graph of the following linear function and find the change in the value of y as the value of x increases from 0 to 2. Okay, let's have this first linear function y is equal to 1 half x plus 6. Okay, we all know that the value of a is 1 half. So 1 half is the slope of this linear function. Okay, now we will find the change in the value of y as the value of x increases from 2. This also refers to this slope. So what will be the change in the value of y as the value of x increases from 0 to 2? So 2 minus 0, then that means that would be equal to 2. So since this is equal to this one, then that means the change in the value of y is 1. Okay, what about this second linear function? Y is equal to negative 3x plus 1. So the slope is negative 3. So this is negative 3. So what will be the change, or what will be the change in the value of y as the value of x increases from 0 to 2? So it means 2 minus 0 is 2. So this is negative 3 over 1. So how did we get 2 here? We have to multiply by 2. So 3 times 2 also. So here is negative 6. So negative 6 is the change in the value of y. And for number 3, we have here y is equal to 4x minus 2. So 4 is the slope, and what will be the value or change in the value of y as the value of x increases from 0 to 2? So we have here 2. So this means 1 times 2, and this is 4 times 2. So from 2, the change in the value of y is from 4 to 8. Okay, what about this last linear function? Y is equal to negative 5 over 2x minus 6. So negative 5 over 2, this is the slope. And this is equal to the change in the value of y as the value of x increases from 0 to 2. So this is 2. So it means 2 times 1, this is 5 times 1. And this is 5. Don't forget the negative. So it's negative 5 over 2. So the change in the value of y is from negative 5 to negative 5. Okay, now let's answer this simple problem. For the linear function y is equal to negative 3 over 4x plus 2, we will find the change in y as x increases from 7 or from negative 7 to 1. So the value of a is negative 3 over 4. So it means negative 3 over 4. This is our slope. We will find the change in y as x increases from negative 7 to 1. This also refers to our slope. So this will be equal to, so this is y over x increases from negative 7 to 1. So it means it's going to be 1 minus negative 7. 1 minus negative 7 is 8. So let's write 8 here. So from 4 to 8, so it's going to be 4 times 2. So it means this is 3 times 2. So y would be negative 3 times 2. So y is 6. So the change in y is from negative 3 to 6. Okay, what about this last problem? For the linear function y is equal to negative 3x plus 2, when x increases by 3, y increases from negative 1 to k. We will find the value of k. So in this linear function, the value of a is negative 3. So it means negative 3 is the slope of this linear function. And then we are going to find, or when x increases by 3, y increases from negative 1 to k. So when x increases by 3, y increases from negative 1 to k. So it means this is equal to this one. And this refers also to this slope. So x increases by 3, y increases from negative 1 to k. So it means k minus negative 1. And k minus negative 1 is k plus 1. Okay, we are going to find the value of k. So we will be multiplying both sides by positive 3. So times positive 3. Here is also times positive 3. So if we will simplify, so we have here negative 9 is equal to k plus 1. So negative 9 minus 1, that would be equal to k. And this is negative 10. So it means k is equal to negative 10.